There are a lot of earnings that are trickling in, and the latest, of course, is Sun Pharma, wherein this time around we have seen a decent set rather coming in from Sun Pharma. If we talk about the revenue figure, that has seen a surge of almost 10% on a YY basis, in line to what we were expecting in. The net profit has come in at 2,279 crores, but do remember or do mark that there is an exceptional loss of 818 crores this time around, which must have dented the profit figure of the company. Operationally as well, EBITDA is almost in line, a bit of a mild uptick versus the estimates, or rather a beat versus the estimate is what we have seen. 4,007 crores is what the company has clocked in, and so is the case for margins as well, at 29.1%. So a decent set coming in from Sun Pharma, of course. But let's look at the internals then. The US formulation sales has been registered at $473 million. That's a jump of 1.4%. Indian formulation sales, that has seen a double-digit growth at 14% this time around, because do remember that for Sun Pharma, the domestic business was indeed doing very well. What will happen to the tariff and the implication, that was the key monitorable. The domestic formulation growth was actually expected at 11.5%, and the company has done very much better with respect to that. The emerging market sales have also seen a jump of 5%. Rest of the world growth number is 5.5%. And we also have comments coming in from Dilip Sanghvi, who's the chairman and managing director of the company, saying that the India continues to show the strong growth momentum, contributing meaningfully to the performance. The US launch of Lexelvi represents an important step forward, offering a new treatment option for the patients. And along with that, Lexelvi augments our portfolio in dermatology and adds a growth engine in the innovative medicine business. So the specialty sales have already been doing very well for the company, and we are seeing that good numbers indeed coming in from Sun Pharma as well. So all in all, nothing much to complain when it comes to Sun Pharma, rather, Snehi.
Oh, absolutely. Sun Pharma, good set of numbers, except PAT looks a little bit of a miss, but margins are looking beat, revenues looking in line, so not much to complain when it comes about Sun Pharma. Let's just see what the stock is up to right now, because it's a mixed set of numbers coming in largely. So let's just pull up the stock and take a look at what Sun Pharma is up to right now. Okay, a little bit of a pressure post those numbers coming in. 1% cut is what we've seen. But while we're talking about earnings reactions, take a look at what HUL is doing, right? Single-handedly taking the Nifty higher today. It's a 4% uptick coming in on HUL as we speak. Good set of numbers coming in from HUL. Volume growth is at 4%. Revenue also on a consolidated basis. Revenue and PAT look to be a slight beat. Otherwise, EBITDA and EBITDA margins are largely in line with our expectations. So at least that's the take on HUL. Another earnings candidate that's doing phenomenally well for itself is Emami, once again from the entire FMCG pack. Emami is up 6.5%, slightly more than that as we speak. Good set of numbers coming in, although flat on a year-on-year basis, they were still much better than what the street was expecting. So good numbers coming in on that front as well.